What's up guys, Hi GPS here, bringing you a video on the update that just hit Team Fortress 2. In the update, we can see that it says Team Fortress 2 Update released on December 7th, 2023 by the TF2 team. An update to the Team Fortress 2 team has been released. The update will be applied automatically when you restart Team Fortress 2. The major updates include Happy Smismass 2023. All players who play TF2 during the event will receive a stuffed stocking as a gift. Stockings contain goodies for good little mercenaries, featuring 10 new community maps: Snow Tower, Krampus, Harp Brew, Hacksaw, Turbine Center, Carrier, Galleria, Emerge, and Chamber. Added the 2013 Winter's Cosmetic Case, contains 20 new community contributed items. The Festivizer can be found as a bonus drop when opening the case. Added 3 new community taunts to the Manco store. Taunt Cheers, Taunt Morning Mercs, Taunt Foul Play. Added 31 community related unusual effects. Jesus. 17 new effects for unusual hats and 14 effects for unusual taunts. All cosmetic and taunt cases will grant Smismass 2033 unusual effects instead of their normal usual effects during the event. This does not include crates. Manco Winter Sale. Smismass runs through January 7th, 2024. Here we also have some fixes, which is just an amazing thing that you'll never ever believe. Most gamers will not believe that fixed missing map and variables, festivized weapon community fix from Whooshy, fixed broken lighting and view models in tight spaces community fix from Stuffy360, fixed blue team skin for fixed missing blue team skin for the base jumper. That's actually pretty cool. Fixed taunt Roto War, removing health from after taunting with honor bound melee weapon equipped. Fixed not always hiding floating health bars when the player has hide enemy health attribute. Updated PL corruption to fix trigger teleports not abling correctly. Updated King of the Hill Sawmill event to fix material missing. Updated CP gravel pit to improve performance. Updated several maps to fix localization issues. So those were the updates, so let's take a look at how they look in the game. So in order to see the weapons, you need to go to the Manco catalog and click your way through to the end. Luckily, I have an auto clicker, so I can click all the way to the end without really having to try. So first we need to find the weapons that were added in the Halloween update and then check the new ones, which I think is actually here. So here we have the last one from the other one. Here we have the Taunt Cheers, the Morning Mercs, and the other thing, the Foul Play, which is a card. So here we have a class for all classes, the hat, many hats, and then we have this also, which looks pretty cool. And then we have the Dapper Dickens, which is for all classes too. And then we have one for the soldier, which is a fucking sweet-ass trench. Fucking sweet. And then we have another Santa hat just for the soldier. And then we have another medic winter coat because we know it's cold in Germany. And then you have the frigid fashion, which matches the set completely. Then we have another winter cap for the demo man. Well, this is the pajama outfit that you can use for the demo man if you decide to get all of these. Then we have the Clue Hero for the engineer that looks sweet as shit. And then we have the sleuth suit also for the engineer, which is pretty banger. And then we have the Starksburg Scholar for the spy, which is also pretty nice. This is also for the spy. And then we have Sniper that looks like me, which is cool. And then you have a sniper jacket as well. And then we have for the pyro, Masked Loyalty, a mask that's really good. And this is this is fucking bomb, dude. This looks great. And then we have the Balkan Brute for the heavy. And then we have the item that, oh, I'm getting this one because this one was included in Creators TF and this was my favorite hat. I'm getting this one. This is my new hat instead of the weight room warmer. Suck it, all others. And then we have Isotopic Insulator for the Scout. And then you have a matching bonk hat for the other thing that he said. So let's go and take a look at the taunts as we can see them in the shop. Here they are. Let's take a look at how he looks for the Scout. He's just very sad. He's sad too. They're all sad. This is the morning mercs. Foul Play. from the scout, giving a red card to the players. Will this be blue? On the other team?
What's
no.
the matter? You freaking stupid?
Biased cards against teams. You saw it here first, like for controversy. Yeah, taunt together.
No.
Cool. Now let's do what we didn't do in the last update video, and that is to look at the maps. And as we can see, this map is like Hightower, except there's no carts because they ran away from Christmas and we only have King of the Hill. The map has a very dark stylish and it looks pretty nice, and it's always fine, and it has some differences because this is after the map completed, and as you can see, it ended in a draw. Next map. Now this map is Krampus, which is a custom-made community map that has a boss or something, and it's King of the Hill, and it's really good. You would assume that me making this video, I would have done any kind of research and actually playtested any of this before making an opinion, but that's not the case. Next up is Harp, which is a map that I played a little bit before in the past. I think it was included in the creators.tf project that died. So the map is Capture the Flag, and therefore I'm not gonna play it. Now this map is Brew. We play this a lot in the balance mod, but we removed it from the rotation. The reason that we removed it from the rotation is that the capture time on this point is pretty fucking brutal, where defenders can defend forever and attackers can never really attack. But why is that? Well, that is because you literally have only 2 chokes that you need to defend, and everybody converges on this one single point. You have this flank area, but nobody really uses it because it takes too long to get around and it's dark and it doesn't really add to anything, when you can just easily spam the point from over here while having high ground or more high ground damage. Overall, beside for that matter pack, I actually like this map because it's actually pretty fun, plays well, a bit unique, but the downside is there's a lot of insights that really negates the soldier, and it also negates the demo man. But you capture this and that's the end of the round. Overall, mid map. Coming up next is Half Saw, if I could even talk. This is a payload race map that was added in the Halloween update that I have played 0 times. And the reason for that is because I hate Halloween. And the reason I'm not gonna play this is because it's payload race. An overall payload race is not a good card, however the hacksaw here is a nice touch, and I'm not even gonna check what it does, I'm just gonna assume something, say it's true, and dumbasses are gonna believe me. So this map is called Turbine Center, but it's actually called Turbine Event, or Turbine Winter. And this map is basically just regular Turbine, capture the flag, but with a holiday theme. We have a train car going around that you maybe sort of might die to if it hits you, but we got some pretty big presents. Who they are for, we don't know. Maybe the ego of some YouTubers might fit in here. Overall, it's exactly the same as Turbine, except for not really, where they added new stuff that probably makes it better than Turbine, not unlike other events, and the map actually looks quite nice compared to the other Turbine, which is fairly old. There's higher ceilings inside an apartment complex, and I'm actually kind of impressed with how this map looks. Overall, mid-map because capture the flag. Now the next map is CP Carrier, which I have never seen before, but it looks interesting, where you have a bomb that somebody maybe is going to carry to different control points. Sort of like man versus machine, but not really. I would assume that it's only the guy capturing that can do this, but I think the amount for sabotage is quite high, where someone picks up the bomb but doesn't push it. Or they maybe push it, I don't know. I would have playtested this, but that wouldn't make me a YouTuber that covers updates without any research. Next up is Player Destruction Galleria, which I originally thought was Guerrilla, which was pretty hilarious. If you find that hilarious, please like, comment, favorite, subscribe. So this is a map that starts off in a mall and ends in a mall, and we're starting to see a theme where you have stuff in the middle and stuff driving around in a circle, which we saw in the payload map, the capture the flag map Turbine, and then we have a Zamboni that nobody drives because there are no Canadians in Team Fortress 2. And there's also Crumpy Burgers and Malls. I mean Crummies, who cares if I get it wrong? You like, comment, subscribe anyway. Next up is Emerge, a map that I've played, and we've had the rotation in the balance mod for a little bit, and it's been pretty fine. The payload track takes you all the way to the end. Why does it go to the end? Because that's a great way to stop. Overall, this map works pretty well. I think this is new. There wasn't an opening here before, but it is now. This is overall a pretty interesting map, but it suffers from some long sidelines and some narrow hallways. Overall, it's better than mid, so I would say this is a pretty high tier map, and I recommend that you play this because this one's actually pretty good and has some interesting design choices that makes good fun in Team Fortress 2. And last but not least, we have Camber, which is a map we've also played, and this one kind of not that good. Suffers from what a lot of players or other maps have in Team Fortress 2, which is that they're not thoroughly playtested because of lack of user participation, helping the map creator because it's like really hard. Often resulting in narrow hallways and very easy spam for demo man. And also areas where sentries just completely shut down the area with little to no counterplay, as the areas allow pyros to just easily overlap medics, ubercharge, and all that stuff without really any consequence. And they also have some very flat areas, uphill battles, which gives an advantage for the red team, but it might be playable. Who knows, the map maker might have fixed this. So that was all the content in this new update. I hope you guys enjoyed my very carefully thorough and interesting take on everything. And also,